What? What the? I asked to be woke up in 12 hours, and here I am. What the heck happened to the ship? Dear Lord in heaven. Hello? Anyone out there? SCC, respond. Hello? Anyone with the SCC? Swoody? Chimp? Oh my God. Commander Terror Freeze to Swoody. Commander Terror Freeze to anyone in the SCC. Tyrel. Tyrel. Chimp. Swoody. Tyrel. Chimp. Swoody. Anyone in the SCC, are you hearing me? Wait, what? That sounds like the ship's computer, but it's like damaged. Let's see. Oh, God. Yeah, there's a lot of damage. Ooh, I almost fell down. Ooh. Computer? Is that you? Computer. Can you hear me? Is that all you could say, computer? Do you know what's wrong with you? Okay. Something's obviously wrong. Let me see if I can get you fixed up. Shall we? Oh, God. At least that way I'll have somebody to talk to. Have an intelligent conversation with. Jeez. What happened? I told Tyrel to wake me up in 12 hours. So that way we would... Oh my God. That's the rear half of the ship. I need to get in there and shut off all the hydrogen. Otherwise, I won't have any oxygen. Okay. Hang on. Let's see. If I access this and I go to... And I go to control panel, and then I go to hydrogen tank. Off. Okay, so all the hydrogen tanks are off. Turn the thrusters off too, just in case. Alright. Alright, now that's taken care of. Okay, so we still have engines. I could still power this thing, but it looks like I got a lot of damage. Alright, is this thing on? Am I broadcasting? Computer? Are you sure? Are you sure I'm broadcasting this?
Yes, Commander, I have started recording. I will broadcast this message on repeat. If SCC or UTG are out there, they'll hear it eventually.
Well, gee, that's comforting. Eventually. Okay. Whatever. We'll figure that out when the time comes. But the thing about this is, I don't want eventually. I want sooner rather than later. But let's just start recording. Broadcast this. Make sure it gets out. Okay. So I have survived the wreck of the ship. Oh, wait. Hold on. I guess I should identify myself by rank and stature, huh? Okay, well, let's start over. Okay, so now that we're starting over, alright, this is Lord Terrorfreeze, aka Commander Terrorfreeze of the SCC ship Hyperion. Okay, and I have crashed on a planet that is strange. Looks like it has some sort of red atmosphere. I don't know what's going on, but the ship is in shambles. And I have the rear half of the ship that I've still yet to break down. Most of the front... computer. I need you to transfer to my suit so you can go with me while I'm outside. If you would do that for me, just acknowledge whenever you have the chance. I'd like you to really do that for me. Do you think you can?
Yes, Commander.
Okay, good. We'll have you just keep monitoring on that. Here, let's do a transfer. I'll go to this terminal over here so that you can transfer to the suit. Alright, no weapons, no tools, no nothing. Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, I have found bottles, oxygen bottles, and I found hydrogen bottles too, so we're good to go as far as surviving outside for a little while anyway. I have found a few resources, have them marked, but they will be depleted soon because I haven't found many. This thing left a huge crater. I haven't finished breaking it down yet, but I'm guessing that the portions of the ship that are destroyed made this huge crater, because I know that a lot of this was pretty heavy stuff, and I didn't make this, so I would only have to assume that the ship itself did this when it crashed. So the front cockpit portion of the ship did survive, not completely intact and not completely unscathed. I mean, it's damaged pretty heavily. Okay, and the bridge, I'm going to leave my my cryopod on the bridge for anyone there who doesn't receive this and still manages to find the crash. They can tell that I'm alive just by the cryopod still being intact. So I'll leave that intact on the bridge. I've still got a few other things that I've got to grind down on the bridge of the ship. But for the most part, the thing that stayed relatively intact is the rear section of the ship. Most of the thrusters were damaged in the crash. I have a few batteries that managed to fall off. I have a lot of conveyor that I can use. Okay, and looks like I have plenty of doors, so it should provide me with components. Short on lights though, so I have to use my the lights for my suit for now. Everything's depowered, which means I either ran out of uranium or the batteries are dead, or both. So I have to figure that out. And I was supposed to come and power it down myself, but didn't. I got too busy trying to work out the particulars on the base over there, and on my front bridge section of the ship. So everything looks to be intact. Most of the engine room, most of our nanites, our cargo containers. Oh, we still have... I wonder why we have so much uranium yet this thing isn't powered. Computer, did you shut this thing off? It doesn't seem to be working. Computer, are you there? Looks like I still got some more bugs to work out. I hope you guys are hearing this. The computer assures me that you are, but I have no way of telling. Jeez. I have plenty of uranium, so why is this not powered? I don't know. We'll figure that out at another time. Maybe there's something in the way that it is, that it's just not designed properly, or maybe it's... I don't know. No, because if it wasn't designed properly, it would... it wouldn't have worked to begin with. So, I'll have to sit and put some brain power on that one. I'll have to figure out why it shut off. I'll have to sit... Alright, so I injured myself pretty good. Thankfully, the medical bay wasn't too far. Alright. So, let me go back to where I was, and I should be able to recover my backpack. Alright, so most of this rear section of the ship is still relatively intact. There's a few things that are pretty rough. Some of the things that are pretty rough are the exterior. The interior seems mostly intact. I have a bunch of holes in the rear section of the ship, and I seem to have a lot of damage to a lot of the thrusters, so yeah. Apparently, for us to have this much damage, we've had to have taken damage from something else other than just the crash. Because most of these look like indentions that were from something hitting us, not from the crash. And it doesn't look like she rolled, so I don't know. And then she's broken in half in a lot of spots right here. And there's a lot of damage right here. I know that this is where all of my gyroscopes sat, but yet I can't... I do have a whole nother line of gyroscopes. Huh. And I do have a bay to park some of the ships. So what I'm thinking is I could keep a lot of this intact. Take all the innards, all the internal sections of the ship out. Take out as much of the iron as I need. All of the steel plates, the glass, everything that isn't bolted down, that will not provide just a small limited power source to operate that hangar up there. And I will use the hangar for a place to land ships once I actually get the ships up and running and I actually start building ships. But I'll need all the components from the inside in order to get everything that I need going on this vessel, on the new vessel. So I have plenty of components. I just haven't had the chance to use them and utilize them properly. But on the bright side, I do have a little small forward operating base, and it's not anything to look at, not anything to write home about, and I don't have a cryopod yet. I still need to build one of those. I might just end up going old-fashioned and winging it, roughing it in a bed. At least that way I'd be awake, just in case the SCC or the UTG calls. Let's see. Did I forget anything? Computer. Computer, are you still there?
Yes, Commander.
Okay, well, I think it's time for me to end transmission then. And why didn't you answer me earlier? You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. It's bad enough I'm stuck on a planet. Now I don't even have decent conversation.